On this video, I'm going to share with you the solution to the most common problems with all of my accent reduction students learning the American accent. Hey there, I'm Gabriel from GB Voice Academy, your accent reduction instructor to get you that much closer to mastering the American accent. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get access to all of my practice videos. Also, check out the link to my 5-star best-selling accent reduction course, as well as the links to my other 5-star communication courses. I left all the links below. Now, I've taught a lot of people with different accents from all over the world, and the one common problem they all have in adapting to the American accent, rhythm, and conversation, it's called small talk. You see Americans do this all the time. They chit-chat about the most mundane things that mean nothing, but they just love to chit-chat and fill in the space. And when people are not from America communicating with Americans, they tend to find themselves in a situation where they don't know what to say. And that makes us come across as not very comfortable or confident in our conversational speech. Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you a trick so you never have that awkward, weird silence and you always have something interesting to say. So let me share with you a secret. This is an exercise that I teach all of my accent reduction students. I want you to take a deep breath and clear your mind. All your doubts, like those insecurities, like, what are you doing? You shouldn't be saying that. Who do you think you are? I want you to shut all of that down and play this game with me, okay? I'm going to say a word. And I want you to respond and tell me a word associated to that word. For example, if I say cat, dog, hair, bald, shiny, sun, we go back and forth. So the first thing that comes to your head when I tell you a word, say it. Here's the problem. Because English is not our first language, we tend to always think that we're going to say the wrong thing. Well, in this exercise, I want you to purposely turn that off and say this to yourself. No matter what I say, it's going to be brilliant. Turn off that negativity, all positive. Let's give it a shot. Here's the first word, building. So the first thing that comes to your head, building, bricks, height, elevator, stairs. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're thinking is the right one. Okay, here's another word, donkey. What's the first word? Say it out loud with confidence. Good. Concert. Pepper. Banana. So I'm hoping that you didn't hesitate. This is a great exercise that I want you to do with your friends, your colleagues. It's called the word association game. Now what this does is it trains your brain to stop filtering, stop hesitating, and confidently responding. When you doubt, it's not going to keep you on your toes, because remember, Americans are speaking fast. They're going 100 miles an hour, and we don't have time to overthink things. We need to be able to respond quick and put that doubtful mindset to sleep. Okay, so this is part of the exercise, and you're going to see how this fits in later on in this video when we put everything together. So make sure you stick with me. Great, now here's a second part to this exercise. I'm going to say a random word to you, and I want you to think of a quick story associated to that word. You're a human being on this earth. We all go through similar experiences in life with any object, subject, people, place, or thing. This isn't rocket science. So in your head, when I say a word to you, I want you to tell me a story associated to that person, place, or thing. For example, if I say to you, college, first thing that comes to mind. Oh man, I remember drinking a lot of coffee in college. God, my heartbeat was going a million miles an hour. I didn't get any sleep either. It's something associated, me personally, with that word. Without overthinking it, without worrying about saying the right thing, being funny, being interesting enough for people to listen to me. All that stuff, gone. So whatever word I give you, I want you to tell me a personal anecdote. Well, actually, I'm not there with you, so I want you to tell yourself a personal little anecdote associated with whatever word I give you. Again, turn the negative filter off. Everything you say is brilliant. Here we go. Chocolate. What's the first thing that comes to your mind of a story with you and chocolate? Say it out loud in front of a mirror and watch yourself. And the second you start hesitating, stop. Take a breath. Say to yourself, whatever I say is brilliant. Chocolate. Oh my God, it's my favorite. And if it's not, oh my God, it makes me throw up. Everybody loves chocolate, but I can't. There is a story in there. Find it and say it with confidence. Okay? Here's another word. Snow. Even if you have no association with this particular thing I'm saying, snow. Even if you've never seen snow, you could talk about how you wish you did. I've never had a Christmas with snow. Gee, I wonder how it is. Let your mind explore. Here's another one. Bicycle. What's the first thing that comes to your head? Tell me a quick story about it. So what we're doing when we are in a situation, when we're in a conversation and we're left with nothing to say and we feel like we just hit a brick wall, it's because of these negative filters that are in your head telling you that what you're going to say is dumb, don't bother. These are fear-based defense mechanisms. When you're in a conversation with an American and they're talking about random stuff, you'll be able to pick out something and go with. For example, there's 3 people in a conversation and you're listening to the other 2. And I say to the person other than you, hey, I took my kid to the baseball game yesterday. We had a great time. I ended up overloading on hot dogs. I was in the bathroom for an hour. Ha ha ha. What did I talk about? Baseball, my kid, hot dogs, bathroom. So do you remember that word association game we were playing earlier? Well, here you have 4 words to talk about. And you could pick whatever you want. Hot dogs. Oh, that's funny, hot dogs. That reminds me of the time that I went to this deli across the street and this guy gave me the most delicious hot dog. Baseball game. Oh, you know, I've never seen a baseball game. How is that? I wonder how it feels. How does it feel to be in the arena? How does the energy feel? Kid. Oh, my kids and I actually love going to the basketball games. So the point is, if you are listening to the conversation and train yourself with these exercises to be able to associate yourself with the subject matter quickly, you'll always have something to say. You'll never be left like a deer in the headlights. These are exercises I want you to do on a daily basis. Now, let me teach you an exercise to take it even further to guarantee that you'll never be left in a situation where you're like, I call this exercise the TED Talk exercise. It's best to work with a friend or yourself, it doesn't matter. Come up with a random subject, anything, and I want you to be a professional at it. And if you have to make it up, make it up. If you and I are playing this game and we were one-on-one here, this is what I do with a lot of my clients. Without my client knowing, I would say, assuming your name was John, for example, I'd be saying, ladies and gentlemen, welcome John here to our Tech Talk, who's going to be talking about the benefits of eating cheese and how it's a big part of our diet. Although people think it's fatty and bad for you, John here is going to tell us about the benefits of eating dairy. Now, if you have no clue about dairy, make it up. Try, experiment, see what happens. You're going to be surprised. I'm really blown away by my clients when I play this game with them. They just come up with the most incredible stuff. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. Now, cheese is a wonderful staple in any family meal, and it has had a bad rap over the years, but we feel that, and you go on and on and on, and you're feeding yourself. All these improvisation games free you up. And the more you do it, the more lucid and free and open-minded you'll be, without having that doubtful mindset to say what you're saying is wrong. English is not your first language. You should keep quiet. You sound like a fool. Along with these accent reduction exercises I have on this YouTube channel, I want you to implement this as well. Because you could have a great sounding American accent with rhythm and tone, but if you're not playing the American conversation game, then it's going to make you feel and sound a bit off. You have to have confidence. Confidence is that last ingredient you need to really give that American accent authenticity. And through these exercises, you'll get there. What you have to say is important. This nation is made of immigrants. We are all immigrants, most of us, in some way or other. So stop pulling away and move forward with confidence. And know that what you come up with is brilliant.